Hey everybody, welcome back to our neck of the woods and Vlogmas day number 7. Not a whole lot going on, mostly just kind of maybe a update video here about how I'm doing. And I did want to mention something about the house real quick that a few of you guys asked about. I did just get off work, worked a full 12 night shift. I know I said I was going to back off from night shift just because of how it makes me feel, but I do get an extra $5 an hour on night shift, and that's where most of the needs are. And because of COVID and the type of job that I have, because I'm kind of like auxiliary and I gotta pick up when things kind of suck, there is almost every night bonus pay also on top of everything. So in one nighttime I could get my regular hour plus night shift plus weekend plus bonus. If I go over 40 hours a week, I get time and a half. So it really is hard to pass up, and it does really add up. But man, oh man, does it get to me, especially at one of the locations that I go to. It's been really bad lately. Staffing is just way down. Morale is down, and it's darn right sometimes dangerous because it's one of the busiest ERs in the entire country. And you could have just 2, 3, 4 people all dying at the same time, and they're all under your name, and there's just no one else to take care of these people. It's just absolutely insane how crazy and bad it's gotten over the years. And that particular ER is just, it's getting scary to work at. I'm worried about my nursing license. I'm worried about getting sued. I'm worried about the hospital getting in trouble if something goes wrong. We've all voiced our complaints, but when it's one of the busiest hospitals in the entire country and you don't have the staff, I mean, I don't know, you just grip your teeth and you got to do it. But man, does it get uncomfortable at times. And again, that just brings down everything else morale wise. I hope it turns around. I hope it gets better. But some really great, awesome veteran nurses, first year nurses who are smart as a whip, yeah, all quit. They're all gone. The first years, they don't even last 1 year and they're out. And this hospital's been notorious. There's been people that they don't even make it out of orientation, or they work a day or two and they're like, nope, not for me, don't want to do it. But as a 10-year veteran nurse, I guess you just gotta, again, grip it and rip it and try to do your best, try to get help when you can. But it does get stressful, and again, it gets scary when you're worried about your livelihood and other people's livelihoods when you can be so understaffed and so many sick people can be there at once, and they're sitting in hallways. There's no monitoring. They need to be on monitors. They need to be on oxygen and stuff, and it's just absolutely crazy at times. But woe is me, I guess, right? But as for an update on the house, a lot of you guys have asked, how's the woodpecker situation been going on? Well, real quick, not that bad. The woodpecker situation, it really only lasts for about the beginning of spring for a few weeks, and then they're gone. And again, remember I said they attack that soffit up there, and they attack the opposite side of the house. So this is the southeast, and that is the northwest. That's all they've ever attacked. And just FYI, it's only the downy woodpecker. We've got some red-headed woodpeckers on the property also, and then we also have this monstrous one. It looks like the size of a freaking small cat. This guy right here, and that's its name. So some amazing, awesome birds that we have out here, but Aaron used to feed all of them, and it got to the point where I was like, Aaron, you got to stop. I mean, we were getting everything. I mean, the most beautiful, like, orioles. I've never seen an oriole before. I didn't even know orioles were in Ohio. But you cut up some oranges, like cut them in half and throw them on the ground, and there's freaking orioles everywhere. Like, where the hell did they come from? And we've got yellowbirds and blue jays and cardinals. And I mean, holy crap, were we getting every single type of bird on this property when she was putting out individual feed for all of them. But I called it quits because they obviously poop on everything. Our cars sit outside. I don't want poop on our cars all the time. We have a black house. So if they're in flight and they take a poop, well, then the poop hits the house. I don't want a house that looks like a freaking Dalmatian. So I was like, Aaron, we got to stop. And then again, the woodpeckers attacking the house. I was like, we gotta stop. We have to stop introducing them. And the downings were attracted to some sort of feed that she was putting out there. And I just was like, sorry, hun, we have to stop. It's causing too much issues. And unfortunately, the downings have never gone away. They are attacking the house. Again, it's only been a problem for about 2 weeks out of the year. However, we have had some November, December days where we have reached into the 50s. I was not paying attention, and a freaking downing absolutely destroyed this section right in here. I heard him knocking one day, and I came out here and I'm looking around. I see nothing up in the soffit up there, and I'm like, what the hell was he pecking at? I put the ladder up here. I went all the way up to the soffit. Even was looking at the fascia board up there, and I could not find where he was pecking. 5 minutes later, I come down the ladder. Holy crap. I doubt you guys can see it, but this real dark section right there, that dark section right there, and the worst, that dark section right there. He absolutely destroyed the edge all along this 3x or this 4x, and all along this 2x right here. Instead of being a 90 degree anymore, he absolutely chunked and ripped it all apart on this side and on this side, and then right there in the middle made a peck hole right there, which hopefully you can see that a little bit as I zoom in there. There's another one right there. And then the one up there, he actually made it all the way through. All the way through, the LP Smart Siding took out all of the foam, went all the way to the freaking concrete. So is LP Smart Siding good on woodpeckers? Absolutely not. James Hardy fiber cement may have been a little bit better in that situation, but I think because of the hollowness behind the siding, and he could hear the foam behind there, he just went for it and made an absolute full bird hole. Luckily, it was about 45 that day when I found it, so I just absolutely buried the crap out of that hole in caulking, like almost half of a tube in caulking. I got a little like wooden piece of, actually it was a paint stirrer. I cut it and stuck it behind the LP, and then I put more caulking on the outside, and it's been probably 3 days, and it looks like he has not come back. God dang it, these freaking woodpeckers, the downy in particular, they are destroying the house. And oh, he did get 2 more spots here on the actual ICF. He hit a spot up there and a spot up there where only his beak really went through. But yes, they will attack the foam, and they definitely will attack the LP Smart Siding. So I almost wish I would have made the house out of like metal or something. I'm sure they make metal siding out there. Don't know how expensive it would have been, but a metal board and batten black siding, that would have been definitely the go-to, because nothing would have attacked it then. So for everyone wanting to know an update about how the woodpecker situation, that's how it's been, at least for another week out of the year. An abnormal week that they should not have attacked, but they did, because I think the weather is so warm and they're basically not in hibernation, and that really sucks. All woodpeckers, unfortunately, are illegal to kill, especially the downy, which I don't understand, because the downy is found in 48 or 49 of the states in the USA and in Canada. So how can a bird that popular over the entire North America be illegal to hunt? There clearly should be enough of them. Now, I did see a provision online. I don't know if it's true for Ohio, but there is possibly a special thing that I could put into like the game warden and say, hey, downings are absolutely destroying my property. They're destroying the house. That can cause a lot of damage in the future by water getting behind the LP and destroying the LP from behind. Obviously, I don't want my foam taken away. I don't want to see my concrete. So there is a special provision that I guess you could get a special license that you could hunt them and actually kill them. And hopefully there's not too many around here, but we could end up doing that to help protecting the house. But I will call the game warden or somebody in Ohio and see if that is a possibility, or what the stipulations actually are that I could possibly do that. And then the last thing I got for you guys, no deer. No deer, unfortunately, for hunting season for the first week of gun. They have absolutely destroyed all of the corn out of the feeder, all of the corn in multiple spots leading back from the field that I have them kind of like brought in. Yes, feeding and baiting is legal in the state of Ohio, but on camera facing the feeder, they only come out at about 1, 2, 3 in the morning, definitely after sunset and before sunrise. So unfortunately you cannot hunt deer at nighttime. You can hunt coyote and wild boar, but yeah, there's just absolutely no opportunity for me to take them, even though I can literally see them from the camper and see them on camera, and there's tons of them. Unfortunately, can't bust out a spotlight or anything or use night vision, and you can't kill them at night. So they have survived the first week of hunting. We'll see what happens for the next 2 days of hunting, and then the 3 or 4 days of muzzleloader. Maybe they'll get more hungry in January when it gets really cold and they actually need food in the daytime. But that's all I got for you guys. That's a few updates on my work life. That's a few updates on the woodpeckers and the deer situation of last week. It's about 7 in the morning. I'm gonna head inside, get some quote-unquote dinner. Looks like a mildly temperate day, a lot of fog, but nothing stirring out here in the fields. So I'm gonna head inside. Sorry this wasn't a very hands-on type of video, but we're gonna have that when we're talking about Vlogmas, trying to do a video every single day. I can't get my hands dirty 30 days in a row and actually do stuff. But comment down below if you guys got anything to say about the updates and the woodpeckers, etc. We'll see you guys back tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 8. Take care.